While a tiny amount of dark chocolate may not cause severe symptoms in larger dogs, it is highly discouraged. Dark chocolate contains high levels of theobromine, which is toxic to dogs and can cause vomiting, diarrhea, hyperactivity, and, in severe cases, seizures or death. Contact your vet immediately if your dog shows symptoms or if a small dog consumes it. If a giant panda were to strike a dog in the nose with extreme force, described as an extremely wide punch/strike, it would likely cause severe injury to the dog. Despite their gentle reputation, giant pandas are bears with immense muscular strength, sharp claws, and powerful, heavy forepaws designed to crush bamboo.
An extremely wide punch from the monkey to a cat's nose, especially targeting the delicate inner tissue, would likely result in severe injury, intense pain, and significant bleeding.
A massive extreme punch from a silverback gorilla, which can deliver striking forces estimated between 1,300 to over 2,700 pounds, or 10,000 newtons, applied 100 times to a guinea pig's nose would result in instantaneous and total destruction. A single punch of this magnitude, which is over 10 times the force of an average human punch, is enough to instantly crush the fragile skull structure of a small rodent, causing immediate fatality. A VHS tape destroyed by a horse, for example, stepped on or crushed, will likely not work on a TV in its current state. While the magnetic tape itself is somewhat resilient, the physical force of a horse's hoof is almost certain to snap the tape, crack the plastic cassette casing, or cause it to become jammed in the VCR. However, the footage is not necessarily lost forever, depending on the severity of the damage. Here is what happens and what can be done.
While not explicitly toxic, humans should avoid eating hamster food. It is not produced under the same hygiene and safety standards as human food, and it may contain ingredients or contaminants not intended for human consumption. It is generally unpalatable and lacks proper nutritional balance for people. Yes, humans can generally eat dog treats in small quantities without serious harm, as most ingredients are non-toxic, but they are not designed for human digestion and can cause stomach upset, nausea, or allergic reactions. While occasionally tasting a biscuit is usually safe, dog treats are not held to the same hygiene standards as human food and may contain low-quality ingredients, high sodium, or harmful bacteria.
No, dogs cannot stay overnight at Peg's Wood Station. Peg's Wood is an unstaffed, open-access railway halt, not a boarding facility, and overnight staying is not permitted. Dogs are allowed to travel on northern trains, which operate at Peg's Wood, for free if they are well behaved, kept on a lead, and kept off seats. Yes, dogs are allowed on the Tyne and Wear Metro and can travel for free with their owners. Well-behaved dogs on a lead are permitted, but they must be kept off the seats. It is advised to use lifts or stairs rather than escalators with dogs for their safety. Dogs cannot travel on Eurostar trains to or from London, UK routes, except for certified assistance/guide dogs. Pets are permitted on continental Eurostar routes, between France, Belgium, Germany, and the Netherlands. Small dogs, 6 kilograms, in carriers travel for free, while larger dogs require €30 ticket.
German viewers prefer modern, story-driven, and emotional TV ads that offer high production quality, especially around Christmas. While traditional linear TV still dominates with 80% reach, German advertising has shifted from factual, old-style ads toward creative storytelling since the 2000s, often adopting humorous or emotional approaches. British viewers often prefer classic or old ads due to intense nostalgia, viewing them as more creative and memorable than modern alternatives, which are often seen as intrusive or boring. While new ads, for example, from John Lewis, can gain popularity, 45% of Brits mistrust modern TV ads, and 67% feel bombarded by them, leading many to prefer past, iconic campaigns.